Let's get set for the Elite Eight of the NCAA Division II Women's Volleyball Championship. Bentley is headed back out to South Dakota for the second consecutive year. Well, Pittsburgh last year, but South Dakota this year. Rachel and Tory Vitko join us. Couple of sisters, chance to play at this level in the NCAA Championship. What is that like for you guys?
Well, it's awesome. I think part of the reason that Tori came here was because I was here too, and she saw the experience that I was having, and she loved it, and I love it too. So it's been really fun this year.
Yeah, I feel like when we played in high school, it was the COVID year, so we didn't really get a full sense of playing volleyball together. So I just feel like this is so awesome just to be with her.
I have a bunch of questions about the sister aspect of all of this, but tell me just about like this is as a team to get back to this stage. Rachel, for you for the second consecutive year, Tori to play on this stage in your freshman season. What is it like to be a couple of matches away from potentially a national championship?
It's awesome. I think just saying that I was there last year too. It was so much fun just to have the experience to go for the first time, and it was so new to all of us. And then to get to go back again, which is even cooler, like 2 years in a row. So we're really excited for that. And I know it's a great experience, and I'm excited that she gets to experience it now.
Yeah, I watched her do this last year, and I all I could think was I really want to do that so bad. And just being able to do that as a freshman is just crazy.
Rachel, what changes? Like, what's different when you get to this point in the season? Obviously, everything is magnified, and all eight teams that are there are really good. And the neutral side of it, like, what is different than any other game you would play?
Yeah, I think just being together as a team throughout the whole season, you build relationships with teammates and you kind of get the bond where it's like, we don't want to be done yet. So we're really fighting for our season. And I know every team's like that at the end. It's like everybody's fighting just to play another game or to practice another day. And I think just the bond that we all have makes it that much better to keep going and keep wanting to push for your teammates next to you and stuff. So that's kind of what our team is like this year. We're really excited to play together just another time.
Corey, how did this happen? Obviously, you guys had a really good season, and you run into AIC in the regional championship. They had not lost since the start of conference play. They had beaten you guys in the conference championship. What happened that you guys were able to put it together to beat them on the most important day that you needed?
Honestly, I think that the fact that we were home was such a big advantage. We had our band, our crowd, our parents, all the sports teams supporting us, and the energy in the gym was insane. So crazy.
How do you keep yourself like this is your first year of college volleyball and you're playing in a match like that in an environment like that? Describe your heart rate, mental state, all of those things.
Honestly, yeah, I get pretty nervous sometimes, but I know that I just lean on my teammates so much and I trust all of them and they support me no matter what on the court and they're just always saying keep going, like you're doing well, all this. And I honestly would be so nervous without them.
Why would I not want to play you guys? Like what should teams be worried about when it comes to the end of the week?
Well, I think that playing us is hard because we're so spread on our offense and defense. And like I said before, the bond that we have as a team is kind of unmatched because we know that no matter what, like Tori was saying, we can lean on each other for anything. If you're feeling nervous, we have kind of a comfort within our team. So that helps a lot of players, I think. And so when one person's having a bad play or a bad game or whatever, we can look to each other and we can support each other to bring each other up. So I think that's really helpful, even having like seniors playing. We have a bunch of like seven seniors, I think, are graduating. And then we have two really like big role freshmen on our team. So it's kind of a wide variety of players that we have, but we all have each other to kind of lift each other up when we need it.
What is it like? Let's talk about the sister aspect of this. What's it like to have your sister out on the court? Tori, do you just like if you're in a rut, do you set her because she's there? Like, what's it like having somebody so familiar on the court?
I mean, I can't play favorites. I can't set her all the time, but I definitely would love to, but I can't do that. I mean, having her on the court is just it's like having another support system. Just like I look to her all the time just to like calm myself down, and she always helps me no matter what.
Yeah, I also think speaking from my side, like I know that I'm a senior, but like I have bad games too. Like I'm not playing or like mentally I'm not there all the time or whatever. But having someone who knows you better than anyone else, like I'm really close with all the girls on the team, but obviously not as close as a sister. And so it's awesome to have just another person who looks up to you and supports you all the time. It gives you a little comfort and confidence in yourself.
Rachel, I'm assuming the answer is you because you're older, but who played volleyball first?
Yeah, it was really me.
Um, Tori, what led you into it? Was it because it was there, or was it because Rachel was doing it? And what was it like coming up together and maybe not together with the ages staggered? Like, how did you guys grow through this game with one another?
It was 100% because of Rachel. When she started playing, I was still playing soccer, and I was like, I want to do that. I want to be like just like her.
That's why she came to the same school.
Yeah, exactly.
She just wants a baby. No.
How did you guys wind up? I mean, Tori, you're a little bit different because you do both, but how did you guys wind up as the positions that you're at? Was it like, Rachel, did you need somebody to set you in the backyard? Is that like where this
Well,
started?
growing up, I actually was a setter too. So I don't know if were you always a setter?
Yeah, I've only ever been a
Yeah,
setter.
so maybe I mean I was a setter up until like freshman year of high school, so a decent amount of time. And then I became a hitter because I think we needed it on the team or something. We already had her, she's better. She could set, so I hit.
What's it like being on the team together in college? Like, I know some sisters are like, I want my own experience and my own team. And some sisters are thick as thieves and spend all their time together. How does that dynamic work?
I think I wanted her to have her own experience and stuff, but I also love having her here because it's another like friend just to do anything with and always hang out with each other. But I mean, from my side, I want her to have her own experience in college because it's so important to like make your own friends and have your own kind of group. But also, our groups are kind of intertwined too. Like we have a lot of the same friends, even though she's a freshman, I'm a senior. Like her friends are my friends are her friends. Like, and it's awesome having that because we can just all hang out together.
I don't even feel like I see her that much outside of
Yeah.
volleyball.
Yeah.
And like I feel like I have, like I said it saying coming in, I just like wanted to make my own experience going to college because like you have to do that going in. So yeah.
Who's the most athletic person in the family for the Vitkos?
We'll go tie. So then we're our brother. So then there's neither of us.
I was just trying to see if we could throw
Yeah,
Ty
fight.
some love before we finished. Yeah. What is it like growing up in a household that's got three collegiate athletes?
I mean, I think it's awesome because we all kind of come from the same standpoint where we support each other and we understand like what each one's going through. Like some games are harder than others and we know, and so we give a text or like support them when they need it. And just seeing each of us grow up throughout our sports that we play has been so awesome and seeing each other achieve the things that we have. It's a good bonding.
Yeah. Being the youngest, I feel like I was able to see them go through so many milestones and like championship games, all of that. And I just feel like I was right next to them the whole way. And I felt like I already experienced like all of these huge things that they've gone through.
Last thing for you guys. Sioux Falls is actually a pretty cool town as they've worked to attract a lot of sporting events. Have you ever been to South Dakota?
Never.
No.
I'm actually kind of thankful that we're going because when else would I ever go to South Dakota?
Yeah.
Like, there's a bright side.
What are you expecting? Rachel, obviously you were there last year, but what are you looking forward to most and kind of where is your mind at as you guys get set to play in the Elite Eight?
I think having been there last year, knowing what the experience is like we do the community service and dinners and stuff like that. And so there's a bunch of things, like little things to look forward to, not just playing, which makes the experience so much better. And I'm really excited for our whole team to experience that now.
I'd say I'm most excited to play like Ferris. Like they're a high level team, they're
Mhm.
undefeated. We have nothing to lose going into this. And I think that like right now we're ready to like play them.
Yeah. Also coming in as the 8 seed, like knowing that last year too, playing the 1 seed, you really have nothing to lose. Like you just whatever you have, you got to give it out on the court. And so games like this is so fun because we don't play teams like this in the East region. It's so different. So it's a lot of fun playing a high level team like that.
Tell me a little bit about that. Like going into this against an undefeated team who people look at it on paper and they're like, oh, Ferris State. But
Right.
for you to say like, why not us? And St. Anselm just won the field hockey championship as the 7 seed. So
Right.
like, what's that kind of like reckless abandon of, hey, now or never like?
Yeah. I think the Elite Eight, everybody's good. There's not a team going into this that doesn't have a chance at playing. And we know that too. We break down their film. We know what we're doing. We have a game plan going into it. And like I said before, the bond that our team has and the mindset going into it can't be, we're going to lose this game. We got to give all we have because it's all we got. Like this is the last game. So that's a mindset that I think will help us succeed and do well. So hopefully it goes well for us.
Ladies, congratulations on the season you guys have had so far, and best of luck in South Dakota.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
very much.